Hey people, it's Brad here, and today I am going to go from this to this. And what I am going to show you is, because it's summer, I've decided to take all of my weight line off, which was my natural hair that I'd built up a kind of weight line that the unit would blend into. I went away on holiday and I didn't really want to wear a wig because it was a festival and it would have just been a lot of maintenance, and I wanted to have some fun, so I decided to shave everything off. And now what I'm going to do is show you what I've done to kind of replicate having a bit of a weight line. So I basically took a whole unit, a whole stock unit, so it kind of looked like it went like that all the way around. And what I've done is I've cut this bit out up to my hairline, created the hairline, and then cut it around like that. So today I'm going to install this, and I'm going to go into voiceover mode now, and I will go into some hacks and some tips and tricks of how to keep your unit looking fresh, what I do to maintain it, and some installation tricks and stuff like that. So let's start by removing this old tape. This unit has previously been stuck on, and all I've done is I've just removed it off of the scalp and left it. So we're going to take my favourite C22 and we're going to apply this liberally to the underside of the unit. The underside is the side that sticks to my scalp. Then, because it is lace, I like to take it, flip it over and spray it on top of the tape, the bit that's stuck to the unit. This just ensures when we remove the tape, minimal knots are taken off of the unit, so it will maintain the lace, it will maintain the hair density, and it will maintain the hair quality of the unit. You can see here that it's very easy to peel off, and at the end I have minimal hair stuck into the tape. As you can see in the next bit, there's minimal hair here. After removing the tapes, I like to use a strong detergent. I cover the lace in this. I leave it for about 5 minutes. This will ensure all the oils, all the adhesive and all the adhesive remover off. And then I give it a super long rinse, a shampoo and a condition. So once I've shampooed, conditioned and left some leave-in conditioner in, this is a new style, so I'm trying it out, but what I'm doing here is wetting down the sides, combing it down with a soft bristle brush, and using a bandana to set the sides a little bit flatter so they can look like the hair is a little bit more of a weight line rather than sticking out straight. Once the sides were dry and I was happy with the style, I flipped the unit over and now I'm just pinning it back into place. I'm trying to level it up and get it nice and square, and then I can go into the retaping process. What I'm going to do is apply some top lock sealer on top, and this just secures the knots and makes it so they don't become loose. Then I'm going to use some alcohol swab, and this will just remove any of the oils left over from the toning, the removal process, and then I give it a really good dry in. So I'm going to use some lace front tape, and I'm going to secure the sides and the hairline with this tape. Next, I'll go in with my extender bond, and this will go round the sides and the back. And the reason I do this is to get a little bit more of a hold at the back, but the lace front is a bit of a thinner tape, so it sticks closer to the scalp. I find the attaching process the hardest, so I'm cleaning my scalp and I'm going to dry it in thoroughly. But I think with this, you just have to take your time and really have everything you need around you. Here I am looking for everything, making sure that I've got everything I need in my vicinity. So I take a white fabric marker and I put in like the center piece where I don't want it to go any lower, and then just on the temples where I want the hairline, the hair unit to sit no further forward. So I know these white points, I should be able to see these white points at all time and not have them disappear. I like to give myself a bit of pressure, and I do the whole unit in one go rather than untouching bits and bobs. So what I'm doing here is getting the hairline down, and then side by side I'm putting it on those temple points. So I do one side and then move over to the other side, and that will be the front of the unit secure. So then once I've got that where I need it to be, I slowly wiggle it back and try to get as much tension so it looks as much of a weight line as I possibly can. And then once I've done that, I like to give it at least 5 minutes with cool air just to lock the tapes into place. Once I feel the tapes are locked into place, I just add a bit of water and give it a really good comb through and let it kind of dry into the style that I like. I mean, it is looking major already. This isn't even finished, but it's looking great. So then I take a bandana and I just set the hair for around 20 minutes. So this is the finished result from the Champion Remy in shade 22. I'm gagged with the result. I've created these artificial weight lines around the side, cut out the hairline and kept it long on top for a bit of texture. My friends couldn't believe it was all one unit, considering I'm completely bald underneath. It is such an amazing result.
Once again, this was the Lordhair Champion Remy in shade 22. I have tweaked it. I've done a bit of bleaching and a bit of toning, and what I've done is I've taken a stock unit, just cut out the hairline, so it kind of cut out the excess that was going to be on my forehead to give me a little bit of a lower weight line, and I've used that to look like it's my hair kind of growing out, and maybe the unit's just a bit on the top, and I did this because I wanted to alleviate the stresses of worrying over summer and holidays and festivals, and I'm absolutely amazed with how it came out. The Champion Remy was great for this, and yeah, it's amazing. I've got one more in the arsenal to do, so I'm going to have fun with this one. This one's a bit more loud. So thank you, Lordhair.